Dylan will be with us in a moment's time. Meantime, I'm going to share this with music friends hither and damn yon. When you share things with friends, oh hither and yon. Happy Friday to one and all is what I say. Happy Friday to one and all. Oh, happy Friday to one and all. Matty K in the house, Roger. Matty K in the house, Roger. Roger and Matty K making the scene, making the scene. I don't know why this does this, but it annoys the sweet poop out of me. Why? Why do you do that? Oh, why do you do that, you stupid thing? Nope, nope, that's not what I want. That's not it. That's not it, see? That is not it. There we go. That, my friends, is it. Share to, And now I'm done. Hey, what's going on, folks? I got my old Strat back. I'm so pleased. I have it outfitted with, of course, the Fishman Fluent single with pickups. But this is the original neck. I had to have a substitute neck made because the truss rod was stripped. We thought it was destroyed, but turns out a friend of mine locally, my buddy Phil, down at Dave's Guitars in the Milwaukee location, was able to restore it. So now I have my old flamey neck back. I'm going to tell you right now, I like it. Dylan will be here in a moment. He's taking care of some business. He'll be right in. He'll be taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way, taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of me. Is it loud in your room? I don't know how many decibels it is, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's loud. It's loud. I bought this guitar. I ordered it. I think it was delivered in 1991, maybe? That sounds about right. It's a long time ago now. rambling. A little rambling and a gambling. A rambling and a gambling. A rambling and a gambling. Folks, this is an old guitar of mine, Fender Custom Shop instrument, that the neck went bad. They made a new neck for me, and I had it for years, but I always wanted to revise the old neck, and it is back as of yesterday. My buddy Phil down at Dave's Guitars took care of it for me. I have Fishman Fluence Gristle. No, these aren't the Gristle tone. These are the single width pickups on here. Sounds so good. Just saw you made Truefire. Yes, indeed. Matter of fact, if you go through my website at gregkoch.com, there's a link there. The thing about Truefire is that if you go through my portals, I get a little bit better taste of the action. So, folks, if you go to gregkoch.com, you will see a widget of which you can press on, and it'll take you to the Truefire thing. But once it takes you to Truefire to sign up for the pre-order of the new Gristleman Guitar Masterclass, there's a lot of information on there, doggone it. You can go through my website to get it. That'd be awesome. Can you dig it? Happy Friday from Nigeria. Greetings to you. The Gristle Portal. That's exactly right. That was the old Man Squatch Chronicles from my Radio Free Gristle record. A little two-man version of that. Don't forget, tomorrow we are going to be on together.co at 5 p.m. Central Time. Cool interactive website. You can go on and harass us visually. And that's good, clean fun right there. Can you dig it? It's good, clean fun for the kids. One, a version of the grip. Remember the grip? So I start with a little noise. That's an old song called The Grip. That goes back a ways. Goes back a ways. A song called The Grip. Do-ba-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What's going on out there, boys and girls? Tell you what, this guitar sounds glorious. It's back to its original form. It sounded good with the other neck, but man, I put the old neck back on. I'm telling you what, it sounds different. It sounds different. Nothing like a hot Friday night in Wauwatosa, am I right?
It's hot.
Yes, it's hot. It's hot in Rocktober.
I'm wearing shorts in Wisconsin in October.
He's wearing shorts
In Wisconsin.
in Wisconsin
What?
in October.
What?
That ain't right. That ain't right. Still a little bit of deficinator.
Add some of that squeak.
took my new car. Now she's with one of my good time buddies, drinking in some crosstown bar. Sometimes I feel like I'm tired. The gristle pose. Tired to the gristle post. Tired to the gristle post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying. Feel like I'm dying. My friends tell me that I've been such a fool. I had to stand by and take it, baby. Oh, for loving you, drown myself in sorrow. Just to look at what you've done. When nothing seems to change and the bad times stay the same, and I cannot run. Sometimes I feel sometimes I feel like I'm tired to the whipping post. I'm tired to the gristle post. Tired to the whipping post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying. Feel like I'm dying. Like that. Stick on gadung gadung badukadung. Stick on gadung gadung gadukadung. Stick on gadung gadung badukadung. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Blah 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 blah. Can you dig it? Can you pick it, lick it, roll it, fig it? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's going on out there in movie land? My earphones completely stopped working at some point. I just need new ones, I reckon. Oh, I think I used some potty talk. 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 Folks, how's it going out there in movie land? I like to say movie land. My lovely wife doesn't like it when I say movie land. She doesn't understand when I say movie land. But she's not here right now, so I'll say it. Movie land. Oh. Movie land. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourself. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad you're enjoying the jams. I'm glad you're enjoying the dead. What's going on out there, you all? What's happening? Stratocaster is a glorious weapon, is it not? The weekend is nigh, ladies and gentlemen. Huge things happening here, says Eric. Huge things are happening here. Huge things are happening here. Huge things. Party talk is potty talk, says Albar. I like that kind of talk. Is that seafoam green, Greg? Well, it was initially kind of a transparent sonic blue, but over the years, it is mutated. It is mutated into this kind of surfy green. With the mother of toilet seat and the doggone gold hardware, you better wear clean underwear. You better wear clean underwear. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's got some old school. It's got some flame and nectar. This was master built by Jay Black back in the day. They were all master built back then. They were all master built. Master built. And of course, this is outfitted with our friendly neighborhood Fishman affluence. A single with pickups. Can you dig it? What's that?
What's that John Seeger tune? That John Seeger one you did.
I don't remember. Oh. done that one in a while. What was it? What was that song called? It was called Baby Sister, I think that was called. That was a tune I co-wrote with, I had that jam and I sent it off to my buddy John Seeger and he wrote a lyric to it, and that's on his, we did a record together called, one of them we did was called Plays Well With Others, but the other one was called John Seeger's Walk in the Park. And that's the first tune on there. Dylan plays drums on that song, as a matter of fact. Laura, you are welcome. She says, thanks for making me laugh so often. That's what we're here for. To ameliorate the suffering of daily existence with just a brief moment of levity and musical depravity. Whoa! With levity and a little bit of musical depravity. With levity and a little bit of musical depravity. That's what we're here for. Wow, did you hear that? Oh, excellent. Well, thank you. He says, Wild Alien, look out now. He says, I'm teaching myself slide with the standard tuning slide book. Thank you. Or standard tuning slide. Thank you, Mr. Gregor. You are welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying that book. I thought it turned out pretty doggone good. Bugadoo, digadoo, out on the tiles. I always forget that one. The tricky part is there. There's that one little beat in there yeah. How many Koch amps in that room? Only one that I'm playing. That one right there. The other one's my spare, the blue one. The little one that's right behind me where I'm sitting. Oh, shit, shucks. That tweed one is a prototype for one that's coming soon called the Little Gristle. And that head and cabinet is a head and cabinet version of the blue one, except that it's with two 12s. The cabinet has two 12s. Can you dig it? Mm-hmm. It is Friday. It is Friday. Did you ever try one of those Koch Jupiters? Yeah, that's a very nice amp. That's a very nice little amp, doggone it. Show us the telly behind you. Oh, that's my, I don't, sometimes this is my 53 telly right here. That's what that is right there. The pickups are noisy as hell. So I seldom use it except for recording sessions and whatnot. If I put it in, it would be screaming like a banshee in heat. That's where those Fishman fluence comes in handy. Do you understand? That's my 53 telly. I love the comments that you get when you post a 53 telly. People say, oh man, is that a real one? Valid question. In this day and age, people don't know if it's a relic or whatnot. Yes, it is a real one. Then they will say, how did you get a 53? Sometimes others people say, well, if anyone deserves one, hey, you know what? I can dig all of it. I'm just glad I got it. But let's be clear. I'm not some high roller that drops big coin for guitars. I had a bunch of guitars of reasonable value that I got rid of and paid some money on top of that to get that guitar. That's what usually happens with players that have the guitars, unless you're, one of the very small percentage of people that is just gushing with extraneous loot that they can drop on multiple vintage guitars. Not that I'm judging those individuals. Bless them. Can you dig it? Am I a high roller? Well, I'm a roller. Let's just put it that way. No, this Joe wouldn't want this one. This is a spray over. This is more of sometimes Joe goes for, it depends what you can get him for, but This one has a little hole right here underneath the thing for whatever reason. Original pickups, it's a spray over original neck that has been refretted, but that's why I wanted it, because it was a player's piece. This neck pickup is very microphonic, but clean, man, it sounds so good. And it's good for your soul. It's good for your soul. It's out of control. It's good for your soul, and it's out of control. Michael Burrell says, I think Joe wants them all. He does. Well, you know, it's a good investment, and it's fun, I suppose. You know, it's kind of funny. I'll tell you a little story, not to name drop, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm just going to tell it matter-of-factually. I went over to Joe's lair in Southern California. I was doing some stuff out there. Oh, I can't remember how many years ago it was now. Anyway, he said, why don't you come over to the house? I said, wicked. So I came over to the pad, and I remember my buddy Ron had a hard time backing up out of his driveway because it's kind of up on this hill, and I think he hit a tree on the way down, and you know, what are you going to do? Listen, anyway, so we went in the house, and we're looking around. He's like, well, what guitars do you want to see? I said, well, I've seen, at that time I had seen the Les Pauls he had. He's got more now since then, but I had seen a fair bit of them. I said, what about the Tellys? And we went out to this other little shack he had back there, multiple little dwellings on board the compound, if you will. And it was a recording studio that he wasn't using as a recording studio. He was using it as a guitar stronghold. And he had a broadcaster. So he brought out the broadcaster, and I started playing that through the lamp. And I was like, man. He kept on bringing out other guitars. I said, I'm good here. I'm good here with this one, Joe. I'm good here with this one, Joe. That's a song called I'm Good Here with This One, Joe. Hey, Joe. I'm good with this one, Joe. Greg, when are you going with your Lady Gaga? When are you going with Lady Gaga? I don't know about that. Lady Gaga lives in Frank Zappa's old house. Did you guys know that? She bought the old
Respect.
Zappa lair. What's that?
Respect.
Yeah, respect for that. That is glorious. Respect. Walter says, after I got my house paid off at the age of 56, I suddenly had spending money, and I started buying the guitars and amps I've always wanted. Well, good for you, Walter. I got a way to go to pay off this frickin' house. Although it has gained, it is appreciated quite substantially, thank God. So that's always a good thing. Lady Zappa, exactly. It's not all about the money, but it is a little bit. It is. That's a fact. I've heard that somewhere. Take us. Oh, sorry. I apologize for that yawn. What the hell's wrong with me? It's been a long day here in the Gristle Lair. A lot of activities. And that's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. The oldest guitar I can afford is a 2003 Les Paul. Nothing wrong with it, Joe. You know, it's just something that I will tell you what. Back in the day when I was gigging all the time, I was thinking about this the other day. You know, when I was gigging in town all the time with the band, I thought about this because I posted a little snippet of tune from Double the Gristle, to a little Red House. I was listening to the Red Houses. That was just a normal night. Then someone said, boy, that must have been a very special night. I'm like, no, that was what happened every night when we pounded the damn gristle behind the cheddar curtain. We threw many salvos of nuclear gristle at crowds throughout the Milwaukee area and surrounding Wisconsin lairs, and for many years. And the thing is that I was playing all the time, doing what I could to make a little bit of scratch, gigging all the time. And back then you had two guitars. You had your main guitar and you had a spare, and you had one amp and you had a spare, and that was it. You had your acoustic. For me, I think most musicians were like that are gigging folk that are predominantly making their money playing. And until you reach that next level, and people are like, well, how do you reach that next level? Well, brute force and guile, really. Brute force and guile. Brute Force and Guile. That's another new tune. Brute Force and Guile. How to be a success in today's music industry. Brute Force and Guile. Lord. Enough energy for a bit of Cream jingle. You know what? I can never not play any Vi stories from the Favored Nations days.
What about the Ted Nugent?
Oh, the Ted Nugent thing. That exists somewhere.
That needs to be found. There's a Ted Nugent clip that needs finding.
Well, years ago, this is back in the early 90s. Again, my band's playing all over town, doing the do, slugging it out. We were very popular in the area, and yada, yada, yada. I got approached to do a cable access show. It was very much like a Wayne's World type of situation. Cable access in Milwaukee County, I reckon. Or, yeah, something like that. Anyway, so it was a show called Guitar Nuts. My buddy Larry Perrin called me up. Larry and his wife called me up to do the show. And he would arrange some of the interviewees, and then I would get together and just shoot the breeze. Not dissimilar, I might add, to the current podcast that I have that is also a Fishman and Wildwood-supported effort, Chewing the Gristle, ladies and gentlemen, which you can cast wherever pods are cast, where you can listen wherever, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so this show, Guitar Nuts, we had various different guests on. I had a long talk with Hubert Sumlin one time. I had Duke Robillard on there. Had the Helicasters on. That's how long ago it was. The Helicasters were actually on tour. We had Helicasters on there. A bunch of local heavyweights. Anyways, and then one day he calls me up and goes, "We're going to get Ted Nugent." Like, really? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah. So we ended up going down to this bow shop on the south side of Milwaukee. And things I remember, I don't remember a lot about those years because I was still a little, not that I was, I always say, not that I was juiced all the time, but I was juiced enough of the time that the rest of the times are very foggy. Anyways, but I do remember being down at this area at the shop where he was championing his new signature, it wasn't a signature bow, it was a signature arrow of all things. And so he comes in and he signs everything for this long line of people waiting to get in. And he comes over and he sits down. He's courteous as the day is long. Just, very, very nice. Hi, nice to meet you. Hey, la. And as soon as the camera went on, he metamorphosized into the Nuge and was all of a sudden, how he is. And at one point I go, because he was playing Paul Reed Smiths and like 5150 amps at this point in time. I go, "Hey, Ted, whatever happened to the old Birdlands? Doggone it. That was a glorious instrument." He's like, "Right now I've got," it was something along the line of, "Right now my rig is so potent it'll make you have little islands of brown and a sea of red in your underpants," or something like that. And I was like, impressive. That was an impressive output. And then, but I was waiting for my moment because he had this one of his new nicknames was the Whack Master. So we knew, he was called the Nuge and, Motor City Madman, so on and so forth. And and they were saying the Whack Master. So at one point I go, "Ted, I'm concerned about this new nickname, the Whack Master. I mean, what are we to think? I mean, soon are we going to see a bespectacled Nugent, or perhaps you're going to be braiding a palm ponytail at some point in the near future?" And he shut down. He didn't even flow with it. He was like, it was like, "This does not compute. This does not compute." And the interview ended shortly thereafter. So, but that's on VHS tape somewhere. And Dylan heard about that and he wants.
Yeah, I got to upload that. That's got to be on YouTube. That is too good to just sit in the attic or whatever it is.
But rest assured, folks, I want you to know that whether you see me in person or on the broadcasts, you're going to find the same unusual man on stage and off. Is that right, Dylan?
That's right.
He hears my damn songs every damn day walking around the house. Start singing some damn tune. Where's the clicker? Where's the goddamn thing? Where's the clicker? What did you do with it? That's what. Is there any boomer that doesn't say "Where's the clicker"? I'm not a boomer, but you get accused of booming. You get accused of booming. You get a little bit of gray in your beard.
You booming and driving
and
again?
Next thing you know, you're called a damn boomer. And I always call the remote control the clicker. Who else calls it the clicker out there? Where's the damn clicker? What did you kids do with the damn clicker? Oh, fuck it. Am I right? Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyways, Boomer here. There was a thing on the Intergoogle. I didn't see the video. I just saw a little trailer for the fact that some metalsman told Rick Beato and the other guys in his world that maybe Rhett was on the show too, maybe, saying, going, you bend like a boomer, or like they're like boomer bends. And I thought, you know what? If you play electric guitar in any realm of rock and roll, and you haven't managed to bend and vibrato in a way that harkens back to the source of where it all came from, it's kind of like a hamburger looking back at a steer and saying, you're doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not that hamburgers aren't delicious, but the damn steer, okay? The frickin' bull, the cow, is where it all came from. And diggity dog it, crazy kids.
And how is it a badge of honor to play the guitar like a millennial?
I don't know.
I don't get that.
I don't want to judge.
I don't get that part. I mean, I'm all for bashing on the boomers, but what even is that insult? Bending like a boomer?
Michael Nicholas says, Boomer Bends by Tim Henson. He's a weird-looking dude, apparently, and he has millennial neck tats. Millennial neck tats.
I'm for ripping on millennials, too. I like that. Bring the riposphere. The riposphere.
The riposphere. Yeah, the clicker actually used to click back in the day. That is correct. I don't gent with no bends. My songs are LOL. My songs are trash. I dig it. What is even a millennial? Well, technically, are you a millennial?
Yeah.
Oh yes, because you were born in '94.
Yeah, I think the cutoff is '96.
Oh.
It's like 86 to 96, I think, roughly, in that realm.
Or neck tats doodle doo doo, neck tats doodle doo doo doo, neck tats.
Millennials are the people that complain about the boomers, but will end up being boomers themselves. So just another bunch of hypocrites, just like coming in hot.
Oh, humans, we're all flawed. Doggone it. What are you going to do? You just got to keep on keeping on. Ernie Ball boomers, says Jeff Lyon. Yes, exactly. Are we going to do one more, I guess, for the peeps? I have, again, GHS boomers, that's it. That's what we need to play with this guitar. I think I'm going to name that song, This is Mr. Deniston. This is Mr. Deniston. Can you dig it? That's a song we've already recorded for the new record. We're damn close to being done with the next. Get payment in full. Exactly. This is Mr. Deniston. Payment in full. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. B's a good key. B's a good key for some droning activities. Get that B string of droning. That B string droning and moaning. Don't forget, folks, tomorrow we are going to be doing the Together thing at the number 2 GTHR.co website. They have so much cool content on there, doggone it. A lot of good hour-long sessions with interaction with crowd members. It's fantastic. And we're going to be on there at 5 p.m. Central tomorrow. Then we're going to do Monday, and then I'm going back down to Truefire to do some more videos. I got the new one coming out October 27th. There are pre-sales available. If you go to my website, gregkoch.com, GREGKOCH.com, you will find something to click on there that if you go from my website to Truefire to purchase the new course, Gristleman Guitar, which has got so much information on there. It was ridiculous. We were just cruising. I just kept on. We would have been done the first day, but we had 2 days to shoot the first thing, and we would have been done like half the day. We would have been done. And he's like, let's just keep going. So we did. So the first thing is just chock full of stuff. So it's a bargain and a half, doggone it. There you have it. When does Toby return? That's a good question. I was kind of sussing him out to see if he'd come down this weekend, but he must have been busy. So he is going to do a couple quick overdubs. We were getting close to being done with that record. And 58 classes in the course. Yes, that is correct. It's a lot. Can you dig it? Thank you very much for... where can I get it from? The dopers. That's right. It's got... Although, you know what's cool is you can do when we start actually gigging together again in more frequency, start touring at the merch table. You can get things where it looks, it's the size of a CD, but it has the, it looks like a little credit card, and that has the code in it to get your Gristleman Guitar masterclass from Truefire, and you can get it. But that's kind of a cool idea because people like to get stuff at gigs and have you sign them and whatnot, and that would be one way you could buy it right then and there and then download it. Can you dig it? Boomer's Delight. I'm Boomer's Delight. Boomer's Delight. Boomer's Delight. Boomer's Delight. Boomer's Delight. Boomer's Delight. Whoa. Can you dig it? I got to go down to the dupers. We got to dupe up those lessons. There's 58 of them. Let's fire up the dupers. All right, folks, there you have it. Don't be strangers. We'll